One of the best things you can do for yourself is understanding yourself. It helps you and it helps everyone else around you because we're not all created equal. If we were created equal, we would all be able to do the same things. We would all have the same strengths, the same weaknesses, and the same tendencies. But it's never like this. We're different. We're all different. So to really establish a personality and establish your intentions in the world, you have to understand who you are. What are your attributes? What are your main traits? Like, who are you? What are things that you value? What are things that set you off? What are things that bother you? There's different things for everybody. So actually understanding them and accepting them. It's not just understanding, it's accepting it. Because if you know that you're an introverted person and you act like you're not, or you tell yourself you're not, it doesn't help you in the slightest, because you need to acknowledge and accept it. You need to accept your personality traits, and you can just be stronger from then on, because understanding yourself is just understanding other people around you as well. And the least you understand yourself, the least you'll ever understand anybody in your life, because you're just gonna bounce off whatever they're saying, and you'll have no belief in yourself. And having belief in yourself and understanding who you really are is self-fulfillment in my book, honestly. Like, self-fulfillment is really understanding who you are, and that's the best thing you can do for yourself. So instead of trying to be everything you can be, because we're told from the day we're born, you can be anything you want, you can do anything you want. That's false. That's a false sense of direction. It's a false sense of security in yourself, because you're not anything you can be. You're everything you are. You are everything that you are right now. You're not anything else. So when someone tells you that you can be anything, be like, no, I'm not going to be anything. I'm going to be everything that I am, because I am this, and I will be this, and I will conquer this, because this is who I am. We get so caught up in trying to do everything and wanting to be good at everything, and dipping and dabbling in a bunch of different careers and hobbies, interests. Like, having interests and hobbies is great, but to really understand your strengths and what you actually like as a human being, as a person, it will set you different than everyone else. It will set you aside. And I think that's the simplest way I can put it. Understand yourself. Either take a personality test or talk to someone and really decipher what your strengths and weaknesses are, because if you don't understand your strengths and weaknesses, you're not going to make all the right decisions for yourself. You might think you are, and you might actually enjoy things that you decide, but your soul and the things that you're really good at, like, you're going to be missing out. You're going to be missing out on doing a lot of great things for yourself. So instead of bouncing around and trying to pick something that other people are doing or you think is interesting, think deep down inside, what am I really good at? What am I good at? What are my strengths? What am I putting on the resume that isn't true? What are you putting on the resume that is true? You know what I mean? It's all about being everything you are and not anything you can be, because anything you can be is a false delusion. It's a delusion that's not there. It's a person that's not there. You're filling in a mold that you cannot ever fill, because you can't be everything. You can just be you. So understanding yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. It's the best thing you can do for others around you, because they will never ever question you. You know, they might question you because they question themselves. And if someone questions you, that's just because they don't understand themselves. It all correlates. It's all just a circle. It's like a circle. So if I'm sitting here judging someone for what they're doing, that just means I don't understand myself. You see what I mean? Understand yourself, and you'll be able to understand why other people do what they do. And if you don't understand what they do, then you got to understand yourself a little better. Because we're all human. We all have similar tendencies, but we're not the same. We are not all the same. And we're not created equal either. We're not, because we have different strengths and we're born in different realms of behavioral, like, we're different. We're all born and raised differently. So Stop trying to be anything you want and be everything you are. Be everything you are right now and understand who you are right now in this very moment, and decide what can I do to really accentuate who I am? What is something that I will flourish in? What's something that I can be successful in because I know I'm really good at it? I am really freaking good at it. For me, I feel I am really good at talking to people. I'm really good at creating connections. I'm really good at creating a concept and making it digestible. I feel, I bring people together. I'm sociable. I'm good at picking music. I'm good at drawing. I'm good at talking. I'm really good at talking. I'm good at bringing people together and really having other people connect because I understand myself. So understanding myself helps me understand what other people might need. So if I'm reading the room, right? And reading the room is a great tool to learn as well. But reading the room, if I'm reading the room and someone looks like they are uncomfortable talking, I'm going to immediately make them feel comfortable because I understand myself and I know I like to talk. I know I can start the conversation. I know I don't have anxiety talking to someone, so I will start the conversation because I understand myself. Now, if I didn't understand myself, I would probably just sit there and wait for her to talk, and it wouldn't even be that good of a conversation because she would be the one starting the conversation if she didn't like talking. But I understand myself and I enjoy talking. I am good at talking. I am good at creating conversations, and I'm good at creating concepts, ideas, exchanging them, making it digestible. So if I understand that about myself, I'm just going to act accordingly, and I'm going to do whatever I feel is strong in myself, my strong suits, what I'm good at. And of course I have weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses, and it's all about understanding them and how you can really strengthen them and get better, and not letting them affect your decisions, your fear, judgment, anything that you feel about yourself. It's all about understanding what triggers you and what makes you be better. What's something that you're so good at that you're just, you can just skyrocket and, keep going. Like do what you do best and just boom. That's self-fulfillment. That is the ultimate self-fulfillment. And one of the main things that humans have in common is acts of service. We are all able to service each other. But the thing is, we have less service in each other because we don't understand ourselves anymore. We are so far from ourselves. We are distracted on our phones. We're being overstimulated all the time. Advertisements bouncing at us. Everything is bouncing at us, like making us not understand who we really are. We want to be this. We want to be that. We want to be everything because it's all at us. No, you are everything you are right now. And if you don't understand who you are right now, you're just going to mold into something that you're not. And that's a scary situation and scary feeling because you'll start having this self-anxiety, like you won't feel like yourself anymore. And yeah, I feel like that's where we're headed in life, and we just need to start understanding each other. We need to understand ourselves, which in return we will understand each other. And that starts with your strengths and weaknesses. Like, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And just go from there, because it all starts with understanding yourself. Cheers to that.